And we begin with breaking news. The White House has released the report written by a review board set up to investigate possible NSA abuses. It included 46 specific recommendations to reform the NSA. Recommendation 1 was to limit Section 215 of the Patriot Act, forcing the government to submit focused requests for data rather than bulk collection. That's important. The review board also called on the NSA to transition away from storing data on its own to having that data stored by private companies, which the NSA can go to for specific requests. Also, the report calls on the NSA to stop undermining encryption standards, as revealed by Edward Snowden. There are a number of other recommendations, including organizational changes to the NSA and reforms to the top-secret FISA court. The Electronic Frontier Foundation, which has been fighting the NSA in court, released this statement in response to these recommendations, saying, "We're disappointed that the recommendations suggest a path to continued untargeted spying. Mass surveillance is still heinous, even if private companies' servers are holding the data instead of government data centers. We'll continue to follow this new development." Meanwhile, the man who brought Edward Snowden's NSA documents to the world, Glenn Greenwald, testified today in front of a European Union Parliament committee looking into NSA surveillance on EU citizens. And he had some harsh words for governments working with the NSA.
If governments are devoted to the elimination of privacy worldwide, as the US, the UK, and its three partners are clearly devoted to doing, that has profound consequences for everybody who communicates electronically.
Greenwald, who's in possession of the cache of NSA documents obtained by Edward Snowden, revealed what he believes to be the NSA's ultimate goal. And he also made it clear that the NSA's activities go far beyond counterterrorism.
Throughout the NSA documents, there appears continuously all sorts of references to the fact that the goal of the NSA is captured by the phrase "collect it all."
Yesterday, in an interview with ABC News, Greenwald promised more reporting on the NSA, noting that only a small fraction of the documents have been published and that there are still very significant stories to come. Meanwhile, in the United States, one of the NSA's top defenders, Senator Dianne Feinstein, the chairwoman of the Senate Intelligence Committee, made some surprising comments about the NSA's bulk phone metadata collection program, suggesting she may be open to reforming it after all.
This program, in conjunction with other programs, helps keep this nation safe. I'm not saying it's indispensable, but I'm saying that it is important, and it is a major tool in ferreting out a potential terrorist attack.
I'm not saying it's indispensable. Her words. That is a backtrack. Her comments come after a federal court here in Washington, D.C. ruled this week that the phone metadata collection may be unconstitutional. They also come as tech companies, many that have participated in these NSA spying programs, lobbied the White House on Tuesday for aggressive NSA reforms. And of course, the NSA review panel released its findings this afternoon, calling for broad changes to surveillance programs. So, change may actually be coming to the NSA after all.